let's start with the quiz section of our MCQ or conceptual based question. Basically, these conceptual questions will be in the form of MCQ only. Okay, we have already gone through these types of questions, so I guess there will not be any kind of problem with you now. Okay, so let's check out some more examples, some more conceptual questions which can be in twisted format. वो कैसे tackle करने हैं, कैसे solve करने हैं, let's see it. ठीक है, so let's start with the questions firstly. So the first question is, when the distance traveled by a body is directly proportional to time. When the distance traveled by a body is directly proportional to time, it is traveling with A. Uniform acceleration, B. Non-uniform acceleration, C. Constant speed, D. Variable speed. Distance traveled per unit time. Distance traveled per unit time. Distance भी travel कर रहा है और that distance traveled is proportional to time period. ठीक है ना, जितना ज्यादा टाइम होता जा रहा है डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड है वो टाइम पीरियड के, ठीक है, सॉरी डिस्टेंस के. सो व्हाट इज द नेचर हियर? Uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration, constant speed, variable speed. Variable speed, are you sure? Yes, please. Exactly, constant speed. So 1 mark for team B, that is constant speed beta. Okay, so the question has been passed by team A to team B, so 1 extra bonus point for team B. Well done team B. Okay, now next one is yes please 9 kilometer. Very good. The answer is coming out to be 9 kilometer. Very simple question. Can you solve this question here, beta? Sakshi, please solve this question. So you were having, please write down, speed was 36 kilometer per hour. Speed was 36 kilometer per hour. Time was 15 minutes. Time was 15 minutes. So 36 kilometer per hour, we have changed it into 9 meter per second. Sorry, 10 meter per second. Time is 15 minutes. It has been changed into 900 seconds. Okay. The speed is equal to distance over time. Distance will be equal to speed into time. Speed into time. That is 900 multiplied by 10. That will be equal to 9,000, and 9,000 meter will be equal to 9 kilometer. Very good. Well done. Correct answer is there. I guess the situation is clear to everyone. Okay. Now 1 mark for team B again. Okay. So 2 marks. Team B is at 2 marks, 2 points, and team A 0. And the question is now for team C. Okay. Next question is, A student goes 4 meters to east and then turns at right angle and travel 3 meter distance. So 4 meters the body is going to the east और right angle cover करने के बाद right angle turn कर गया and travel 3 meter distance. The displacement of the boy is. The displacement of the boy is. So one hand raised, I am already seeing. You can take your time. Please solve for it. Well done. Well done. So conceptual question is there. This is a type of conceptual question, beta. Please solve for it. Now team A. What is the answer, please? How you have solved this 5 meter? Yes, please solve it. 5 meter, how you have solved? Yes, it is the correct answer. So, please solve it. The boy has traveled 4 meters to east and 90-degree angle travels 3 meter distance, and this will be the displacement. Well done. So it will be simply a right angle triangle, and you know how to solve for right angle triangle. You have to simply apply what? Pythagoras theorem. ठीक है ना? So Pythagoras theorem you can simply solve. Yes, please solve it. Okay. Okay. So this is 5. Okay, the answer is coming out to be 5. So it was basically a conceptual question. ठीक है? Next question is, a student watches a speedometer of the bus. एक स्टूडेंट ने स्पीडोमीटर को देखा of a bus in which he is traveling, जिसमें वो ट्रैवल कर रहा था. ठीक है? So he is traveling. यहाँ पे वो किस पे ट्रैवल कर रहा था? बस में ट्रैवल कर रहा था. He says that the speed of the bus in 40 kilometers per hour. He explained that obviously the speed of the bus is 40 kilometers per hour. This is the, वो क्या है? वो क्या बताया उसने? A, average speed of the bus. B, instantaneous speed of the bus. C, velocity of the bus. D, average velocity of the bus. Yes. Exactly. So if we are dealing with speedometer, just focus. उन्होंने direct question नहीं put किया. So we know that speedometer is used to measure what? Instantaneous speed. So they have given you the question in a twisted format. ठीक है ना? So this is a situation oriented question. Situation he has given you that boy was traveling in a bus and he has noted down the reading. Situation आपको दिया गया. So basically these are situation oriented questions. Okay. Now next one is, on a rainy day, just like today, on a rainy day, the time interval between the lightning and the sound of thunder is T. Okay, so the time is T. To measure the distance of the nearest point of the lightning, distance of nearest point of the lightning is A. Speed of light in air is multiplied by T. I will write down the points. Okay, then it will be clear. For example, he is saying rainy day में time interval लग रहा है sound का, that is T. Okay, and to measure the distance of nearest point, distance find out करना है. To find the distance of nearest point, ठीक है, क्या करेंगे? A part, speed of the light, that is B. Speed of the light is multiplied by T. Okay, B part. Speed of sound in water. In light का था, ये sound का है. Speed of sound in water is multiplied by T. या speed of sound in ये water में था, ये air में है. In multiplied by T. Speed of light in air is divided by T. Speed of light is multiplied by T. Speed of sound in water multiplied by T. Speed of sound in air multiplied by T. Speed of light divided by time. Yes, please. Speed of light. Are you sure? No. Yes.
Speed of sound in air.
Exactly. Very good. So this is the plus point. Speed of sound. बेटे thundering हम observe कर रहे हैं. We are talking about thundering effect. So thundering effect is what? That is sound. Okay ना? Lightning का बात नहीं कर रहे. The question is the time interval between lightning and sound of thunder is t. To measure the distance of nearest point of lightning is distance कितना travel. ठीक है ना? So that is sound और air के बीच का जो है that we have to check. ठीक है ना? So this was again a type of conceptual question. Okay? So 1 mark for team C. Okay? Now next question is, please focus on the next question. C team, a device which is used to measure the distance traveled by a vehicle is A. Speedometer, B. Sonometer, C. Galvanometer, D. Odometer. Very good. D. Odometer. 1 mark for team C once again. Velocity of an object can be changed by changing. Velocity कैसे change होता है? Velocity can be changed by changing A part. Velocity कब change होता है? By changing the speed of the object. B part, direction of motion of an object. C part, both the speed and direction of the object. D part, all A, B, C are true. So that means if you don't change speed, then obviously, so that means what will be the answer? I am giving the options once again. Speed of the object, direction of the object, both speed and direction, D, all of the above. Very good. Okay, so we are dealing with both the things here. Speed जब change होगा, then also velocity will be changed. Direction जब change होगा, then also the velocity will be changed. जब दोनों change होंगे, then also the velocity will be changed. 1 mark for team A. Well done. Now next is, in which of the following cases the distance moved and the displacement of a body are equal? A. If the car is moving on a straight road in one direction, you know the answer, I guess. Yes, what is the answer, please? A part. Very good. 1 mark for team B. Next is, if the displacement of an object is 0, then the distance traveled by the object B. अगर displacement 0 है, तो what will be the distance? Okay, A part is 0, B part is infinite, C part is negative, D part may not be 0. I am repeating the question. If displacement is 0, एक body का displacement जो है, it is 0. Okay, body का displacement 0 है, तो distance क्या होगा? A part distance भी 0 हो जाएगा, is 0. B part distance infinite हो जाएगा. C part distance negative हो जाएगा. D part distance कुछ भी हो सकता है, may not be 0 भी हो सकता है. Very good. So correct answer 1 mark again for team C. Okay. Now the next one is, the slope of velocity time graph represents. The slope of velocity time graph represents. Very good. Undoubtedly. So in this case, I guess there is no need to give options. Okay, now we have done it number of times. So I guess there is no need to give you any kind of hint that what can be the options. Now the next one is, a body moving uniformly. Please focus. A body moving uniformly along a circular path. Along a circular path has A. Same direction of motion. B. Constant velocity. C. Constant speed. D. Variable speed. क्वेश्चन ध्यान से फोकस करना है। सर्कुलर बॉडी, जो बॉडी है उसमें सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव करता है, ठीक है ना। तो जब वो सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव करता है उसका यूनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन होता है, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन होता है। उन्होंने हिंट दिया है द बॉडी इज मूविंग यूनिफॉर्मली अलोंग अ सर्कुलर पाथ, ठीक है। उस टाइम पे क्या होता है, सेम डायरेक्शन होता है, सेम डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन। बी वेलोसिटी कांस्टेंट हो जाता है, सी स्पीड कांस्टेंट हो जाता है, डी स्पीड वेरिएबल होता है। वेरी गुड, कांस्टेंट स्पीड, प्लीज फोकस। वेरिएबल स्पीड हो ही नहीं सकता, ठीक है, यूनिफॉर्मली चल रहा है। वेलोसिटी चेंज होगा बिकॉज वेलोसिटी इज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन व्हाट, डायरेक्शन। So if the direction is continuously changing, हम ये कभी नहीं बोल सकते that the velocity is constant. So I guess the situation is clear to everyone. Okay? So this was the question related to this. 1 mark for team B, please. Next one. Area under VT graph. Area under VT graph represents a physical quantity. Area under VT graph represents a physical quantity which has the unit A meter per second, B meter, C meter square, D meter cube. मैं क्वेश्चन रिपीट कर रही हूँ। VT ग्राफ के अंडर एरिया जो आ रहा है, एरिया अंडर अ VT ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट करता है एक फिजिकल क्वांटिटी को, represents a physical quantity whose SI unit is A meter per second, B meter, C meter square, D meter cube. A meter per second, B meter, C meter square and D meter cube. Incorrect. Meter square. Incorrect. Please make it 0. Meter. How meter? How it is coming out to be meter? So this should not be the case. Yes. The question passes to team B now. Yes, beta. Please continue. Exactly. एरिया अंडर VT ग्राफ क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है? एरिया अंडर VT ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट्स व्हाट? डिस्टेंस। डिस्टेंस के ऐसे यूनिट्स क्या होते हैं? So half mark for team A and 1 mark for team B. Bonus mark, bonus half mark for team B. Okay, so I guess it is clear. And for team C it is 0. Okay, now next one. Next question is, suppose a girl is enjoying a ride on merry-go-round which is moving with a constant speed 10 meter per second. A girl merry-go-round enjoy कर रही है and the constant speed is 10 meter per second. The the girl is A at rest, B moving with no acceleration, C in accelerated motion, D moving with uniform velocity. At rest, no acceleration, accelerated motion, uniform velocity. I am repeating the question. Suppose a girl is enjoying a ride on merry-go-round which is moving with constant speed 10 meter per second. Girl का जो speed है वो 10 meter per second है. merry-go-round circular motion होता है, ठीक है ना? तो circular motion में the girl is having what? Girl क्या कर रहा है? Yes बेटा. No acceleration. Exactly. The circular motion is always accelerated motion. So team B is getting bonus to bonus. Okay. So 1 bonus point again for team B. Okay. Now the question is for team circular path of radius r, the displacement after a half circle, displacement after a half circle would be A 0, B pi r, C 2r, D 2 pi r. 2r, very good. So what is 2r here? Diameter. Okay, so here one extra point for team B. Now the last question here is, in which of the following cases of motion the distance moved and the magnitude are equal? A, if the car is moving on a road in a single direction. B, if the car is moving on a circular path. C, the pendulum is moving to and fro. D, earth is revolving around the sun. A, very good. So one bonus point for team C. Okay, so I guess it is clear. So what is the total Delhi here? Very good. So very well done. I guess the questions are already clear to all of you. So I hope the concept is clear. So thank you so much. We will continue next time.